Hello, my name is Mordred Viking, and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Total War 3 Kingdoms, where we are, of course, playing as Emperor Gong Zhuo. And we are well on the way to our emperorship. Well, we kind of are. So there are still two other emperor thrones who are opposing us. We have Cao Cao in Kuaji, and then we have Lady Kai in Xinjiang. So Xinjiang is this one, I believe. And then Cao Cao is right there. No, that's Yuan Shu. No, here we go. Who's this? Shu Han. That's Lady Kai, and then that's Cao Cao. Cao Cao is potentially quite massive, seeing as his border's up here. So, yeah, that's going to be an interesting fight. But we are kind of on the outskirts of taking the Kingdom of Shu Han. We've been massing our forces up here around Luoyang because they've been doing some fairly hefty attacks towards Jingchuan, especially trying to destroy my food supplies, which they've been doing with a fair amount of success. But I think we are almost ready for our own counterattack now, which is pretty marvellous. We did just take out a bunch of special heroes. I think that all of this has already been dealt with. Let me just double check. No, I think we actually ended this at the beginning of a turn. That's unlike me. Yeah, it is. Right, because we just lost one of our really good commanders. I remember now. Who killed Guan Yu? We did. I don't remember who it was exactly, but one of us did. Hey Yi, perhaps? Where are my armies? I don't even remember what's going on, except for the fact that we are getting ready for a counterattack. So, Liu Bing is over here, and could try to cause me some problems, so we may want to send an army after that. Lady Kai is right here. And we probably want to deal with you. You don't need to force march anymore. Gong Zhuo is right there. So I think what I'm going to try to do is have you march to here via the city. Then Gong Zhuo attack her. And you can't escape. So this is going to be many soldiers versus 2,000. I think I'm just going to delegate this one because we massively outnumber them. Plus, you know, it's Gong Zhuo, so 6,600. And did we actually kill Lady Kai? We captured Cao Ji. Unobservant, not an amazing trait. Temperamental, also not good. Healthy is quite nice, though she's a commander, so not the most important. And in fact, the benefits that she gets from healthy are lost by one-eyed. So I think I'm probably just going to release you, quite honestly.
They fought only for their beliefs.
And I'm going to take the money because... oh no, we do have a bit of replenishment to do. You know what, we will take the replenishment. Faction succession, Kingdom of Shu Han. Lady Kai has been defeated and now Liu Bing is in charge. And Liu Bing is the guy that's over here. Your general refuses to celebrate a victory in battle while allies still lie wounded on the battlefield. Injured troops, 3 at a time, are personally rescued and carried on horseback to be treated. Gong Zhuo, you're such a nice dude. So who do we send over there? Because we do need to retake my Yingshuan farmland, which will solve my food issues. We have this guy who's foolishly coming in trying to reinforce. And then we need to take you out because you're probably going to try and take my trading post. And Chi Yu has just leveled up. So I think I'm going to give you Strength of the Land so you can get all of your special abilities. And I guess it's going to be you heading over this way. Although this is a fairly large army. You do have some Protectors of Heaven, but I have a rather large number of Master Archers. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to have you force marching just to get as much distance covered in your march to go and relieve this attack as possible.
Wisdom guides.
And then you can start heading that way, I guess.
Towards peace.
If we have you force marching, how far can you get? Not very. I want to try and get you to cross the rivers this turn, because that's basically some movement speed saved. So let's do that, and then have you force marching into the city, which basically counts as the crossing, which is quite nice. And then you can just force march up to here. This is fine. If he attacks you, he's dead anyway. We go into another ancillary. Cool. Alright, that's all of those guys moved. Hey Yi, where are you? You're down here replenishing, having tried and I think failed to take Shangyong. Or did he jump out and try to counterattack you? I think that may be what happened. Now the question is, can you attack again and defeat that? I would say yes. Yes, I think you can. So we're going to do that, and we are going to starve you out. And if you want to try to counterattack me, we outnumber you. This is a lumberyard. Does the lumberyard actually have defenses? It does. So I definitely don't want to fight that.
Thrust forwards.
So we're going to starve you out, and hopefully nobody tries to intercept us. Oh, hang on. Your old buddy, He-Man, is on the way. So let's get He-Man over here. And now if we attack, it's a decisive victory with low casualties. Let's go ahead and just delegate this, because I want you to rest up.
Heaven guided our weapons.
There we go, that was a pretty good victory. And we're going to occupy that.
I shall bring piety to this place.
Summer's hay softens the senses.
And then He-Man
How can I serve
Liu Wei has actually leveled up, which is pretty good. So what do I want you to do? You are currently my archer master, so is there anything which increases archery power? Melee damage, melee armor pierce, satisfaction and corruption, income from commerce, or recovery, which is the heal over time. I mean, I think we're going to go with insight, because that does give us research range and also research rate and also range block chance, which is what these guys do anyway. Although that's for you personally, I think. It doesn't say for the retinue. Do we have any abilities which are archery, like, at all? No, we don't. I mean, the plus 6% commerce income is pretty tempting. Or just the heal over time. We'll take the heal over time. And then, where are we up to? We still need to retake Shangyong, which is the weapon crafter. But now we are getting kind of into the depths of enemy territory. But we are now fighting on their territory rather than my own. So I think I already owned the lumberyard, but we did not own the small city. We did have the weapon crafter, and I want it back!
Let me be among my brothers again.
You do need to recruit some more. Do we have anyone that we can recruit? No, we are criminally short on troops. So instead, I think I'm going to give you the Yellow Turban Warrior Captain, or the Archer Captain. You currently have no archers. So we'll go with an Archer Captain. And then He-Man move to take Shangyong. I mean, yeah, you may as well continue moving. You'll be replenished next turn. Okay, then we have this guy down here who I believe was on the way to take out the large town down there, which is currently unguarded. Which I am very much approving of. And then we have you up here in the far north, because they've just started to try to fight us. Now, do I want to go after them, or are we just leaving you here as a garrison? I think we're leaving you here as a garrison. I don't actually want those two territories. They're in two different provinces, and I don't own any other territory in either of those provinces. So yeah, you're just going to go and defend. Do I want to recruit some more troops for you? I mean, we have more than enough money. So I think we are. I'm going to grab 2 of those. What am I researching at the moment? We are currently getting the City Watch, which is going to give me the shielded crossbows, which is going to be great. Hello, all curious. Currently have 2 generals of Commander and Champion playing Gong Zan, so one can recruit horse archers, debating what the 3rd general should be. Thoughts? If you have a Commander and a Champion, you can already get horse archers, otherwise so I'd say a strategist, so you can get archers. Commander and a Champion, so that's your cavalry and your front line. So you could go for a sentinel, so you have offensive front line and defensive front line. You could go for a strategist to get actual archers rather than horse archers and catapults. What are the other options? Vanguard, if you want someone who can break through, but then you'll have 2 cavalry commanders. You'll have the Vanguard and the commander. Although you could use your commander for the horse archers, I assume it's the commander, and then the Vanguard for melee cavalry, if you want to be very aggressive. There's all kind of things you can do. Plus it somewhat depends what your special units are. I don't know what Gong Zan gets. And apparently my preview needs refreshing because I'm pretty sure 0 people are not watching right now. Nope, didn't think so. Marvellous. Okay. No, you're going to stay there. Okay, do we need to build anything? Probably. Because I believe that we just got the technology to upgrade farms. So let's make sure we get those done first. Horse pastures could also be nice because our cavalry, as it turns out, are really cheap. Wu Wei. There we go, farmland. That's what we need. Jihei, nothing. Zhongshan, nothing. Anping's already done. Chengdu, farmland, upgrade. Hedong, nothing. Liu Yang, nothing. Shangyong, repair. Okay, so we have 9,000 still in the bank. So we may as well continue upgrading these. Now, where's Chang'an? Are you on the front line? You are not on the front line, really, no. So what's that? Public workshops, family labour camp, or charm workshop. Considering we're still a little bit low on population here, I think we'll go with that. And Hanshong. Upgrade the silk merchant, because that's going to be some serious money. And Jihei could upgrade the congregation of the movement, but I don't think we need to. And Zhonghan can get some more industry, I would say. We still have a little bit of money left, which I guess can be used nowhere, actually. And we have 2 assignments, but we have absolutely nobody to assign because we are criminally short on characters. Criminally and critically. Oathsworn, Gongdu and Chi Yu. That's really good, because Gongdu just got even stronger, because Chi Yu is his other commander. Okay, I would say that that is a good turn done. Gong Zan gets the special horse archers, basically horse archers that are actually beasts in melee. Okay, then you probably want more of a front line? Or if you want to use your horse archers as a harassing unit, then strategists, so you have the champion with your spears and archers and catapults behind. But if you're going to have a heavy cavalry arm anyway, you could even go vanguard and commander. So you've got your horse archers from the commander, and then vanguard's going to be your shock cavalry. And then you've got your champion for your aggressive infantry. I do like Vanguard. I think they're pretty good. Can't wait for Bussy to get all the horse pastures in the west and thusly the super cheap cavalry as Marteng. Yeah, it's going to be strong. Sparring partners. When taking a walk one afternoon, you come across 2 comrades sparring in the courtyard. You watch their fights with great interest. It is a dance. They move and flow around each other with strength and grace. You leave the encounter feeling truly energized. And their big army is sitting... No, you're actually sieging me. Oh, now that's a mistake. Because I have a really big garrison here.
Persevere.
Not to mention a very angry Gong Zhuo, who's really not very far away. And that guy's there as well. You in this fight? You are. So you're expecting a valiant defeat. It's us and it's our elite garrison. I mean, we could have brought in the other army, but I think we're going to go ahead and fight this one. Because I would very much like to see him killed. Gong Zhuo should be able to win that fight. He's just got better stats and everything. Giant Bane! 5,000 armor piercing damage. Versus Green Dragon Crescent Blade, which is 1,700. What's your armor like? Poor. You're actually, like, not defensive at all. We will fight them! Plus we got, like, super elite soldiers and they don't. But, oh no, numbers are even roughly similar. I was going to say that I don't think my reinforcements have that many, but they actually have 3,000 soldiers. So the main thing that they have over us is 3 other heroes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 archers. 1, 2, 3, 4 cavalry. At least in that main unit. Their reinforcements are over here. Where it would be a real shame if someone were to intercept their reinforcements and stop them arriving, although my own reinforcements are up here. We are attacking, so we do need to start the offensive. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to deploy at the top of the hill. 2/3 of my army is guerrilla deployment anyway. So yeah, we're going to deploy the top of this hill, I think. Something along these lines. And then our 2 catapults are going to go at the crest of this hill. Let's pull them back a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. How about that? No, don't like that. Let's grab all of you and then push you forwards to something like this, because then we really are on the crest of this hill. Yeah, that's what I like. And I think I might actually just move you lot tiny bit further forwards. Something like that. And then we've got all of your archers who can slot in nicely just back here. Let's go with a bit more square formation. Something like so. And then you 4 fall in over on that side. Screened by those 2. And then you, and you. Group. And we'll stick you all right there. And you guys, don't fire. Are you in range? You're not currently in range, but they may still try to attack us. I'm not sure. Begin.
More! Enemy reinforcements are arriving!
Not much movement as yet. So let's get these guys and bring them back here, because they don't have anti-archer capabilities, whatever it's called. Let's turn you in with that support. Let's turn you in with you to support. Like so. And then you lot just need to push forwards, basically. And we'll deploy you when you arrive. Here we go, Watchman of the Peace. First time I'm getting to use these bad boys. They really are just Pavese crossbows. Nice. Ah yes, and then the heroes can go and stand like here. So they've turned to face us, but they are not yet coming at us. Cavalry on the far flank, that's it. Which is fine, because that's where these guys are. So what I'm thinking is we'll put you like here. Okay, now let's take a look. Arm of the Supreme Peace, splash attack, small unit. Let's have you hitting their flanks, basically. Bringers of Righteousness are the specialist archers. Which I must admit I am still somewhat curious about, because you're the glaive guys. Yeah, you're basically the pike and shot unit, which I've never had a chance to actually use, like, on the field yet. Let's have all of you grouped together. Because what I'm thinking is go with, like, pike and shot, crossbow, pike and shot, crossbow,
You are too pathetic to survive.
and then pike and shot.
Shut up and die!
Go now.
I'm just curious to see how this would work. And then we have even more Guardians of the Land, just in case we thought that these guys weren't enough. You know what? I'm going to put you here at the back. You're going to be my second wave. And all of you lot together. You two together. I think I'm actually going to ungroup you. We're going to make you lot the number 3s. You lot the number 4s. 5s. 6s. 7s. 8s. So you are going to fill in on this side. And you're going to fill in on this side. So we can get the overlapping encourage everywhere. These guys do look really cool. And they have a lovely range of 250, which is going to be nice. Because we're going to outrange any of their archers, so we can basically force them to attack us with that. And I have an idea about how I want to provoke that. I mean, one, yes, we can use the catapults, absolutely. And that would, frankly, be the easiest. I probably will still do that. But what I really want to do is try out my front line formation here. I'll probably drop the 2 crossbows back a little bit, so that if the enemy comes in, they'll be engaging these guys, who will have the glaives out. So how long does it take to deploy to do that? 3 seconds. And then they become charge reflector versus mounted. So once you arrive in position, we're going to see what that looks like. Because this is a formation I've been very curious about. Because I'd love to see a 30 years war, total war game. Well, this formation would be rather important. And then I guess that these guys will, yeah, pull out their glaives, just like that. And then they are now charge resist while these guys keep firing.
Form up, warriors!
You, me, and half the Total War fanbase would love to see a 30-year Total War. I think it would be really good. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this formation. Even if I can't see their army right now. So how about we march up to here? Advance!
How many have you killed? Not enough, I think.
Amazing that you can both talk and battle.
I don't like that I can't actually see their army right now. How have they suddenly gone invisible when we're on the top of the hill looking down at them? Wow, how slow these guys are. I mean, the catapults I understand, but you guys... Yeah, I think next time I'll start a campaign it's going to be on ultra size rather than extreme. My poor computer can't really handle extreme. Okay.
Prepare! To attention! Attend!
What weapon are you using? G of the Imperial Guard, so you are not a duelist, so I will not be accepting duels with you today. You are using the Serpent Spear, you are definitely a duelist. Then Gong Du is like the most duely of them all. He's the one I want to fight. Yeah, this is a big battle. This is 12,000 men on the field, I think. Okay, so their units are turning. So we will need to turn to face them. After playing a few battles in extreme unit size, I had to go down 2 floors to pick up my PC, and the damn thing had melted through several floors. It's definitely quite hard going. I do mean to pick up a new CPU, but that's not going to be until October at least. At which point I might actually be able to handle it, because I do tend to upgrade to like top level. But that's not until October. What's your range? Your range really is just up to here. Okay. Alright. Now I'm thinking about it. I don't like this formation.
Stand ready! Prepare! Get moving! Steel yourselves! Move! Make ready! Movement! Bows!
So instead... Oh, you're actually going to be annoying.
Archers ready! Spearmen, attack! Raise spears!
These technically spearmen. What's the damage comparison? The crossbows do a fair amount more.
Spearmen! Take heed, warriors!
Do you have any arrow resist? You don't. Yeah, we're going to pull you back.
To attention, spearmen!
I think what we're going to do is we're going to have you guys here.
Forward! Archers! Archers, attend!
We'll have these archers here. Simply because they do actually have missile superiority over us.
Forward!
And we're going to put the crossbows here because they have a longer range.
March!
And my reclaimers in the front line are really good at just holding a front line. Like, that's their job. They have one job and they're pretty good at it.
Seem to be struggling. Need some help?
I dearly hope your blade is sharper than your wit.